Hi everyone, this is Heba from My Little Journal, and today I'm going to be working in my traveler's notebook. I will be sharing a different way on how you can use your Studio Calico traveler's notebook and make it work for yourself and not the other way around. So what I decide to do, I know I want to document this large 8x8 photo of my daughter, but I also love this faves list and another pattern that had a huge title that said, "Oh So Lovely." Now I want to use both, and obviously I can't because they're on two separate spreads. So what I decide to do is cut out the faves list. Very simple, very easy. I'm going to use my knife. I'm going to leave a little bit from that faves list to make sure that the papers at the back of my traveler's notebook are still intact and not out of the staples. So once I cut out my faves list, I can use it wherever I want. It's not going to ruin your traveler's notebook. I've done it before. It's actually a great way to make these traveler's notebooks your own, especially that everybody's using them and using the same pattern. So it's fun to create something different in your own traveler's notebook. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my faves list to my typewriter. I just journaled about all my daughter's favorite things. And now I'm just going to trim it down a little bit. I'll also trim down my photo. Now you don't see it on screen, but I did a little mistake where I accidentally stuck down my faves list to my photo. And I didn't want to do that. I wanted to stick down my photo, back it up on some white cardstock. This is just 32-pound paper. And then kind of stick down my faves to back up the white cardstock. Now, because I did that mistake, I have to remove my faves list off the back of my photo. And it's really easy to do because I use some really great tape runner. I recommend it all the time, and I always have it linked in the description box, but it's really easy to remove something you stuck down. I'm gonna grab my bone folder, make sure my fold is perfect and is not going anywhere. That way I'm able to add that huge photo in a fold, and then I'm gonna back up that paper with my faves list. I'll also just double check and make sure that this fold fits nicely into my traveler's notebook. And once I see that everything looks great, I'm gonna go ahead and start stamping. I'm gonna end up using some of my old Studio L2E stamps. I'm gonna stamp like Netflix and chill and things like that. I'm also gonna grab my Everyday Explorer stamps and stamp some headphones and music notes. Just little things like that. I will also grab my embellishments. I end up using some blue embellishments in, I believe pink, just to bring in some blue and pink to my faves list and add some texture to this list. I'm going to go ahead and use these little flags from Studio Calico. They're great to add some color and texture to my faves list. It's going to help bring in some of that blue and pink to the right side of my spread. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and stick down my fold into my traveler's notebook. Once I got this stuck down, I'm going to go through my puffy hearts and add a few puffy hearts to my title just to change it up a little bit and add some texture to the left side of my spread. I really don't want to add much to my layout because there's a really big photo, there's two different patterns, there's a list and some embellishments, so I really don't feel like I need to add much, but I will end up creating a little cluster of labels and phrase stickers to my photo. I end up adding it to the top right corner just to add a little something. I could have definitely stamped, but I didn't feel like it, which is shocking. But I'm just going to use my labels to create a little cluster and add some color and texture to my photo. I'm almost done, you guys. I'm just gonna grab some of my Felicity Jane mini clips and add one to my cluster, and then I call my layout done. You can see how easy, how fun the spread is, and it's very interactive, which I really, really love. I was able to use 2 of my patterns from my traveler's notebook and a large photo of my daughter to create this fun spread and not take up too much space in my traveler's notebook, if that makes sense. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Bye!